Leeds, like many other big cities across Europe, has a high number of unplanned teenage pregnancies. Why do you think this is? Let's take a look at what some of us have to say about it.
Ready for work then, Shell?
Oh, just about.
Should have come last night, it was good.
Alright?
Yeah, I got totally wasted. And that Jez, Ricky's brother, took me home.
Oh, you're soft in the edge, you are. Well, I hope you use, like, contraception, you know, a condom.
No, I didn't think about it in the moment, you know.
You idiot.
Well, it weren't my fault, was it? I was drunk, weren't I?
Well, if it weren't your fault, whose was it? You shouldn't drink so much if you can't handle it.
It's like people sort of get drunk for just getting drunk just because they can get drunk and they've got access to alcohol and stuff. So it's like, it's not because they particularly want to go and go, yeah, I want to get really, really, really drunk and then be really ill the next day. It's just that, oh, everyone else is getting drunk and I've got booze here, I might as well just get drunk.
You can't go, oh, well, I was drunk kind of thing. It's like people can say, well, it was your choice to get drunk, so you still have to take consequence for your actions.
Don't rush anything.
I think you also got to know your limits.
If you're going to go on a night out like that, don't drink too much.
If you're, like, going to go get drunk, you should bring condoms with you, like, just as a precaution, even if you, like, don't even know anything's going to happen. Just be safe.
You should rather have one and not need it than need it and not have one.
You know, you should use the condom. You're not even on the pill.
Jez didn't have any and I thought, it's only once, it'll be fine.
Oh, you're soft, you are. Once is all it takes. What are you going to do? Just cross your fingers and hope for the best?
Yeah. Like I said, it'll be fine.
And what if it isn't? You don't even know, Jez. It could give you something, or worse. What if you're pregnant?
I'll worry about that if it happens. Besides, it won't be that bad. Loads of people my age have babies. I like babies, they're sweet.
Lucy, just because other people do it, don't make it right for you. If you're going to have sex, you better start growing up and fast. You don't know what it'd be like to have a baby. You'd never be able to go out again, like, ever, unless your mum babysits, and even then you'd have no money. You'd be, like, totally skint. I thought you wanted to get a good job and have fun before you settle down. And with Jez, you want to settle down with a bloke before you have kids. Just think about it. If you get pregnant by Jez, how do you think he's going to react?
I don't know.
I think loads of people think, oh, it's just one time. It's not going to happen if I just once.
I think, and the other thing is, I think a lot of girls might think, oh, well, it does happen, but it never happened to me. That could never happen to me. It's sort of just, it's the sort of thing that you hear about happening, but, it never actually happens to anyone around you.
Because most teenagers think they're a bit invincible.
Yeah, I think most teenagers need a strong reality check.
It's almost like some girls see having a baby as like is an accessory rather than like a real person. It's almost just like an object to sort of just have on your person, but not like actually having a real consequence about it.
It's like they don't understand what the work they're going to have to put in towards looking after the baby and like caring for it and paying for it, and they lose all their education for it. They're not going to have a career. They're going to find it difficult to get jobs. They're having a baby, like...
I don't even think they know that they're actually going to have to keep the baby for the whole of the day, every single day of every single year for the rest of their lives. They think that it's going to be just like someone else having a baby and them coming along and going, oh, isn't the baby cute? Because they're actually going to have to keep the baby and it's going to be their baby and it's going to be completely different.
You're really not ready to have a child at that age. You're still out making friends and stuff and, like, going out with your mates to town on a Saturday and stuff. It's like you're going to miss all your social life and you're not going to adapt socially to, like, what's happening with everyone else.
Anyway, what are you having a go at me for? It's not like you've never done the same thing before.
I know, and I was stupid.
Anyway, I'll just have to hope.
No, you can get the morning after pill.
The morning after's almost gone. I've got to go to work.
No, it's okay. You've got at least 2 days. You can go see the doctor tomorrow. Ring up in the morning and ask for an emergency appointment. Just promise me.
It's not an emergency.
Of course it is. Just promise me, all right?
Okay, I'll go see a doctor.
Michelle's right. It's exactly the sort of thing that emergency appointments at your GP are for. These days, the morning after pill is called emergency hormonal contraception.
Good morning, Lucy. How are you?
Hi. Fine, thanks.
OK, long time no see. So what can I do for you this morning?
Well, I need some contraception for, like, after the event.
OK, not a problem. How long ago did you actually have sex? We can prescribe emergency contraception no matter how old you are, in complete confidence. We won't tell your parents, though we will try and encourage you to be open with them. You can have emergency contraception up to 72 hours after having sex. That's 3 days. So if you have unprotected sex on Saturday night, for example, you can have emergency contraception anytime up to Tuesday evening, although the sooner you take it, the more certain it is to work. Young people of all ages come to see their GP about all sorts of sexual health matters. We can advise you on contraception and prescribe the pill or long-acting reversible contraception. We do pregnancy testing and, if you're pregnant, we'll talk to you about all of the options and help you with whatever you decide. We can also test for sexually transmitted infections and chat to you about any of the general worries you may have about sex.
There are lots of places you can get the morning after pill quickly and easily. You can call into any cash clinic, including Citywise, or there's a list of pharmacies on the website where young people can get it free without a prescription. If in doubt, start with your GP.
Worst thing was though, he was like, well fit.
Well, you know, my sister once had the morning after pill when the condom slipped off inside her.
My friend had it once when the condom got a tear in it.
And how does she know that?
I don't know. I don't think there were any liquid stuff in the end of it when they took it off.
It's just like way too much information.
Condoms are very reliable. You just have to be aware of them. And Susie and Gabby are right. If you think something might have gone wrong when you use one, it's always best to be safe and see your GP or a cash clinic for emergency contraception.
I can't even believe that you did it, to be honest.
Oh, sure.
Hi, Michelle. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What is it?
Nothing, really, I'm all right.
Is it boy trouble? Are you still upset about Trev? I mean, him getting together with Gabriella?
No, me and Trevor are just a brief thing, and him and Gabby really like each other, so I'm glad they're together.
You've been looking really down these past couple of weeks, and I've noticed you've been late for college. It's not like you at all.
Can't talk about it, Helen. It's something really personal.
We have to talk to someone. Can you talk to your mum?
No.
It's not always easy to talk to your mum or dad about things involving sex. Parents can be very shy about discussing this stuff with you, as you are with them. But get them started and they may surprise you. After all, believe it or not, they've been there. So what do our panel think about talking to parents or other older relatives?
People that you're closest to, a good sort to family can be odd sorts about that kind of thing.
Talking to a sibling, if it's a close sibling, would be a good idea. Or talking to, like, your auntie or uncle, who are, like, the cool aunt or uncle. If you've got a cool auntie or uncle, then...
Yeah. I'd be more comfortable knowing, if I was going for advice, that someone knew what they were talking about rather than had just read it in a leaflet or something.
I feel the same, like, youth workers at youth groups are really good people because they're undergone up-to-date training, and that's really helpful.
I think sometimes it's a good idea to talk to your parents, but it depends, like, if you're really close, because I'm, like, really close to my mum and feel like I can tell her about anything, like, some things more than others, but I think because she's been through it, some of it before, so she, like, knows what's going on and can give me advice on things like that.
Oh, come on. What are you waiting for, Lee? Marriage?
Maybe. So what if I am? Not interested in any kind of relationship you have to offer. Thanks. All you're interested in is sex.
What?
You heard. Nice one, Trevor. Congratulations. Michelle's pregnant. Or at least she's pretty sure she is. She's going for the test this afternoon.
No, she can't be. That was like 2 months ago.
Well, these things actually take 9 months. Or did anybody ever tell you that?
The stupid girl, how can she do that to me? Give over. It's as much your fault as it is hers.
More, knowing your views on contraception.
Skip the lecture, Ellen. I've heard it.
Oh, Michelle, what's she gonna do?
She's not having it, that's for sure. No way she's making me dad, and that's final.
It's not up to you. It's her body and it's her choice.
What? She puts me in a position where I have to pay for her to raise a kid for the next 18 years and I don't get a say in the matter.
You've had your say. You had your say when you decided not to bother using contraception.
I can't believe this is happening to me.
I don't think that boys do take the risk of pregnancy into consideration.
I don't think they understand what it would take to be a dad at this age, because it's responsibility, kind of bravery as well.
A lot of them don't understand just how much it would cost for a child and just how long that would have to keep on paying.
They might perceive themselves as, like, a really good guy who's not going to go run away if their girlfriend gets pregnant or whatever, but then when it comes down to it, they're going to like be so scared about what to do because they're not expecting it. They're expecting the girl to have to put all the effort in.
We place too much responsibility on the girls' role when it's an equal 50-50 responsibility.
If you hear like a teenage guy's got a girl pregnant and everything, it's sort of, everyone sort of thinks, well, like, what's he going to do about it and everything, and like, what's she going to do about it? And it's sort of like not cool or anything. It's like you kind of feel sort of sorry for them in a way. Like, how are they going to cope with it and everything?
What am I going to do? It's all my fault. Should have never given in and let him do it without a condom. I was afraid he wouldn't respect me if I asked him to. But if he had ever respected me in the first place, he would have used one. Lucy's is right. I had no right to be having a go at her. I should have used emergency contraception. What am I going to do?
Michelle, you need to do a test and find out one way or the other. Until you know for sure, you can't stop making decisions. Trying to hide from it isn't going to help. You need to get your life back under control.
I can't afford a pregnancy test. I don't get paid till Saturday.
You don't have to buy a test. Loads of places do free tests. Go and see your GP or a nurse at the GP surgery.
I can't go to the GP. He knows my dad.
There are young person-friendly pharmacies across Leeds where you can pick up a free test and lots of youth drop-ins. They're all listed on the website. Or you can pop into a cash clinic.
What's the name of that young people's clinic that Daniel went to in City Centre?
Citywise. Perfect. And they're open at a range of hours to suit everyone. You could just drop in after college.
Citywise.
Hi, Michelle. I've just got your wee. So I'll do the test here. So try not to worry too much, okay? We'll deal with whatever we need to. It's just really good that you've come today. So it's like we can do a pregnancy test on the spot. All we need is a wee sample, which you can do here. If the test is positive, we can advise you about what to do if you decide to keep the baby and about abortion and other options. It's best to come for a test as soon as you know your period's definitely late. The sooner you do the test, the more choices you have and the more time you have to decide. We'll just leave it here for a few minutes, and what we're waiting to see is for 2 lines would be positive. If we just get 1 line, then that means it's negative.
How can this be happening to me? I didn't do anything to deserve this.
That's a matter of opinion, Trev.
Get off.
I'm amazed this hasn't happened before. With all girls you've been with and you never take precautions.
Hi, Michelle.
It was negative. It's been a horrible, scary experience, Trev. But I've learnt an important lesson from it. I'm going to have more respect for myself in future. I'm never going to go with a guy again who's too disrespectful and immature to use a condom.
Trev and Michelle were very lucky this time. Many young people aren't so lucky.